Hello everybody, this is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition playthrough. Last time, we recruited just about every single Pawn Spectre that there is, and completed a few other side quests along the way, gathered some very valuable intel, and our next destination is Grand Dell, so today, we're going to be heading there, taking care of a few other things along the way, and we'll get things rolling. First off, though, let's go and switch the party around just a smidge. And, of course, can't forget to do the backup save thing. Otherwise, otherwise we'll have some serious problems. Alright. That's taken care of. Oh, and one other thing worth mentioning. I did level up some more arts just after the last stream ended, so that's pretty good. I leveled up Summon Earth to its maximum, leveled up a bunch of other arts to level 8. Some arts I have left alone at level 6, unfortunately, due to not having enough AP, and really I wanted to save some AP that I have left for some other more important arts. But even so, some of the more important arts I wanted to work on have been maxed out. Well, at least as far as I can possibly go when it comes to my current art sub and everything. But regardless, it is something worth mentioning anyway. I even leveled up all of Shulk's regular arts to level 8. The exceptions being his Minotaur arts, which are Buster, Shield, Speed, Purge, Cyclone, and Eater. Alright, now that that's done, let's get started.
Greetings. We have heard from Teelan that a man called Radzam lives within these walls.
Ah, friends of Teelan's, are you? We've been expecting you. Go on, in you get.
You're letting us straight through.
You don't look particularly concerning, is all. These walls are imposing, but they aren't here for controlling foot traffic. They're to keep savage monsters from having themselves a rampage.
Makes sense.
Sensible. Well, we'll be going then.
Thanks. Sorry for time taking.
Funny enough, no, all Nopon are like that. Well, that was easy enough. Don't need to provide any sort of identification. Perhaps, as the person said, the guard, he mentioned that the walls are just there to keep monsters at bay. Nothing really else. So that's a good thing. So at least it's not like, say, Border Patrol. But anywho, from this point going forward, after you reach this point in the story, you now have free access to Grand Dell and this side of the Bionis' shoulder, which is awesome. So basically, we now have access to the entire map, which is sweet. Anyway, there are a few things we kind of need to take care of here. First off, there is a collectible here. Here we go. There's also a quiet moment over here too. Can we take a look at this before we move on? Nope, not yet. Perhaps we need to progress a little bit further into the story before we can even look at that, but not a big deal. Of course, there's more stuff to collect for the Collectopedia. Speaking of which, I did manage to get one more item for the strange category for the Collectopedia. I didn't realize I had this until I finished the last session, so I figured I'd save this until now to fill it in and see what we get. There we go, category complete. We got ourselves some sandals, and that's really about it. So all we have left for Bion's shoulder for the Collectopedia is one last animal. We already have the palm top elephant, blade bird, sky mole, and gentle clam. Also, Benjamin, be careful when spamming caps. Nightbot doesn't like that. I tried increasing the limit on the number of caps that Nightbot will accept before timing out someone, but apparently it didn't work. I think it only applies on like the second offense. So, again, be careful with that. Otherwise, you might get yourself timed out. Thankfully, the first offense is only for like 5 seconds. Other offenses are much more severe and longer. Just saying. Anyway, there are a couple other quiet moments over here. One of them, or no, 2 of them we can't quite view yet, unfortunately. Maybe we can view this one all the way over here. It is a bit of a trip, but maybe we can look at it, maybe we can't. And I'm gonna say no. Of course not. Perhaps we need to progress the story a bit further before we can even do something like that, but no big deal. Anyway, before we head on off to our... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and take care of that now, just so that way we can mark our next objective. There's also another Pond Spectre over here. And believe it or not, this particular Pond Spectre is very, very special. Because, believe it or not, folks, this guy right here is 1-1, the leader of the Pond Spectres. Qualified, certified, rest is classified, Pond Spectre Chief 1-1 his name, overseas surveying new lands his game. Meh. All Pond Spectres all doing with their stranger people. More important, why it takes so long for everyone to gather in an appointed meeting spot. Meh. Never received such information. Would one forget to impart? One would go to find Pond Spectres and make up for omissions on own self, but have wings full with other business. Meh, have idea. Could friends guide rest of Pond Spectres to meeting spot? Probably all stuck in surveying or sticky situation. Friends look like doing fine job so far. Surely is no extra bother. Not at all. 1-1 should be done with business by time Pond Spectres all here. Can see some want to have word with 1-1, but we'll have to wait till everyone here. Naturally, there's little reward in store for helping 1-1. Okay. Again, in order to start his real quest, you do need to gather all the remaining Pond Spectres. But even so, at least we got his quest started. So that's pretty good. Now then, on to the actual matter at hand I want to take a look at over here. I know technically that the next part of the story is yet to take place within Grand Dell itself. Excuse me, but I wanted to mark the fast travel point in the map in order to just get back there more quickly. Pretty obvious, but it is what it is. Anyway, the main reason why I wanted to come over here was mainly for this Pond Spectre that's over here. So, believe it or not, this Pond Spectre that's over here, he's the very last one whom we need to recruit. or the last one we need to recruit besides 1-1 himself. So, all in all, that's pretty good. Okay. Now, despite the fact that we've collected just about everything for the Collectopedia for this particular region, we still have some more things to collect in Alcamoth. Eventually we will be able to get back there, but we're not going to be worrying about that right now. Also, looks like this Pawn Spectre's in a bit of a bind.
Everyone, stay on your guard. They meet their match with Kino. Power is dead upon surf through Nene.
Alright, time to get to work. Well, that was definitely not the best of ideas. Getting all those birds together, having them join in the fight like that. Wow, really? All because my tension is like completely drained. No kidding! Jesus. By the way, if you're fighting the unique monster for this area, and you accidentally attract its friends, don't do what I did and try to focus on the main target. Instead, take out the other targets before focusing your attention on the bird itself. Okay, looks like that's the last one. Now we can finally finish things up. Get your ass down. This should finish him. Okay, that was easy enough. Let's see what we got. Pretty nice items, all things considered. Nothing new here. Nothing new here. Okay. Well then. Glad that's taken care of. I will say this, that was definitely one of those battles that was kind of reckless. No big deal. Hello, Tutu. Qualified, certified, grace and tact personified. Pawn Spectre Tutu is named, surveying New Lance's game. Also, your name is kinda girly. Meh. Friends are fans of Tutu. Sorry to disappoint, but right now Tutu too busy with trouble. Not have time to autograph. Meh. Friends wanted details of trouble. Could be friends are actually mega fans of Tutu? Truth be told, Tutu dropped very important something on island in the middle of tranquil Tarn here. Very important hand mirror. It's important because if Tutu not behold own gorgeousness once in 3 minutes, cannot work from desperate lonely. Is part of personality, currently staving off long by beholden surface of lake, but gorgeousness much diminished. Whatever. And that when fans come fan friends come in. Please go to Peddly Island for Tutu and find Precious Mirror, also for Tutu. Okay. Please to perform service for Tutu. Tutu will be waiting here, feasting eyes on slightly murking sight of own face. Tutu, you're kind of an asshole. I mean, how is it that you made it into the Pawn Specters? I will never know. I mean, I guess the standards for Pawn Specters are incredibly low. Like, so low. Tutu wants to be like, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. Oh, hi. How you doing?
Stay on your guard. Witness true power of hero born in greatness. Keep you on my
So, this item that Tutu wants us to pick up is guarded by this unique monster here. So this is going to be fun. Oof, well, that hurt.
Your will to battle is burning bright. Manifest yourself. Manifest yourself. Manifest yourself. Lele.
Very nice.
Inspiring. I shall do my best too. Take me lightly at your peril. Aha! The whip spot. Things are going to plan. Conspectors, your fighting spirit is plain to...
Too early.
good to get that out of system.
Ooh, extra chance. Hell yeah. Damn it, too early again. Oh, that was definitely something. Time to finish it. There we go. All done with that. Sweet. At least we got a couple of new weapons. One is a Will-o'-the-Wisp staff. And I didn't even realize I had another new staff, even more powerful. Neat. Neato. Swap. There we go.
Father, I have become stronger.
Well, there we go. That takes care of that. Kind of funny how Tutu's mirror is like all the way out here. I mean, granted, he did tell us that is where it was. So I guess that makes sense. Even so. My question is, how the hell was it they managed to swim all the way out here? With the mirror in hand and then just suddenly drop it. Whatever. Here you go. Tutu thank friend for fetching mirror. Now can finally focus on pawn specting. There we go. All done with that. As thanks, Tutu will share untold story of how pawn specters were formulated. Long time ago, Tutu and a few comrades surveyed numerous lands on behalf of Archaeology Center and Frontier Village. As fame spread far and wide, more and more comrades applied to join our guild of professional pawn inspectors come on to be. Hey, man. Now that Tutu has a chance to take good look, is that face of Tentu and Tutu see looking back? Well, why not say sooner? If friends have Tentu in tow, then must mean everyone's goal is aligned. Tutu must seek 1-1 also. Well, come along, my friend. Come along. Okay. Let's return to the Grand Dell entrance and speak to 1-1. His quest is now complete. Meh? Pawn inspectors all in one place! Such rich feeling of fulfillment! Truth is, 1-1's still not actually ready yet. Now, no throwing fit of tantrum, is no need to sweat minor details. Just hear 1-1 out. While travel along Clear Sky Bluff, 1-1 gets set upon by band of Pulsa Igna who steal important memo. Without information contained in memo, ultimate Pawn Inspector of Pawn Inspector cannot be fulfilled to fill. 1-1 beg friends on own honors chief, please to retrieve memo. Okay. So this is gonna be a fun one. So, despite the fact that we've just about finished everything we needed to there, we're not quite done when it comes to 1-1 and his quest. We still have something to pick up for him. And that would be a missing memo. I don't think the memo is going to be too difficult to get our hands on, at least as of right now. We are definitely a lot stronger than we were previously when we went to this dangerous area, but even so. Yeah, we're definitely stronger at level 75. Sure, we're not the strongest people on the planet, not yet anyway, but what can you do? I figured before we head on off to grab this memo, I figured we'd grab another quest item while we were over here. Might as well kill two birds with one stone, am I right? Thankfully, I think throughout most of this area, a lot of the enemies around here aren't too strong. So, in other words, we can just simply walk right past them without too much of a problem. I say that as we approach some more friends. Whatever, it's no big deal. At least I targeted them and started the burst affinity first. Here we go, all done. Another dust staff, neat. Wish it had some gem slots on it. That would definitely make it a lot more valuable, that's for sure. Also, excuse me for one moment, I'm gonna close my curtain. Well, that helped, a little bit at least, but again, as I've mentioned before, the curtains that I have are not very thick, and don't really block out the sun too well. I mean, I guess that's kind of a good thing, because the sun can still shine through, but even so. Oh great, we got a unique monster along with some friends here. Better take care of the weaker ones first. Oh, damn! Kino and Nene are freaking dead!
I fear I approach my limit. Wisdom is failing.
Ow. Well then, that was unfortunate. Ow. That was kinda lame. Well, whatever. It's not a big deal. We'll just go back and try it again.
This represents no problem whatsoever.
We'll be done before we take a plunge. You know more than enough for this. Ice wave! Flowing through me.
I see life outside my world is not easy.
That feel like run a pollen mill. Kino could have napped that one out.
Whatever you say, Kino. Whatever you say.
This represents no problem whatsoever.
Let's pitch in, boss!
Manifest yourself. Flow through me. Just as I envisioned. Only now have we realized our true power.
Nene need more!
Okay.
This represents no problem whatsoever.
I know that I said I was gonna head back towards where the memo is, but there are some other quest-related things to take care of over here first. Also, again, apologies for the sun. God, I love this freaking camera so much. God, I can't wait till I'm able to use my freaking GoPro again. If I'm even able to use it again. Alright, let's... I guess that works. Gonna have to turn off auto exposure. Okay, that's way too dark. Good enough. Still having some bright spots, unfortunately. Again, not really a whole lot I can do about that. Okay. Well, it's better. For sure. Alright. I think that's about as good as I can get it for now. Hopefully, this won't be the worst thing ever. Man, how I love the sun sometimes, I swear.
This represents no problem whatsoever.
We'll be done before we take a plunge. Kino more than enough for this. Time to push bad battle.
Well, that takes care of that nice and quick.
Winning just come natural to Kino.
Okay, only one left.
This represents no problem whatsoever.
We'll be done before can take a plunge. Kino more than enough for this.
Manifest yourself. Flowing through me. We are victorious.
Kino plus psychics are non-defeatable. Did Nene
Alright, cool. That takes care of that. That's awesome. What's this? Okay. I guess that takes care of another part of quest line I've currently have been working on. Again, might as well kill as many birds with one stone as I can. Get lots of collaterals all day, every day. Know what I mean? Now then, back to business. Time to grab this frickin' memo so that way we can finally bring 1-1 into the group. Am I right? Hopefully this time we won't get our asses royally kicked to the frickin' ground. Know what I mean? Okay. Looks like we got some nice friends to join the party. Thankfully, they shouldn't be too bad to take care of. There's another one down. Here we go. All done with that. That sure took a little bit of time, but hey, at least we managed to get through it.
Now you shall witness our power. Summon Earth. It is starting to get toasty. Manifest yourself. Who's building within me? They may not lose their little brother one. Manifest yourself. Ether is flowing through me.
I thought I hit that way too early, but eh, I'm cool with this.
Things are going to plan.
Later. All done.
Could have knocked that one out. Have to practice that upon once Nene get back.
Well, I got another new weapon, but yeah, it kind of did, but still. Not much stronger than my current weapon for Nene.
Whether any storm, witness true power of hero born in training. Ether is flowing through me. Get toasty, moisten
Ooh, new follower! Looks like a PD Melee. Thanks for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Oh great, more enemy reinforcements. Thanks for coming in clutch. Thanks, I appreciate it. I did the best I could for the FFM setup video. And thanks for stopping by, too. I appreciate it.
I sense you're raring to
There we go. That should send him to the frickin' Shadow Realm. That was definitely something else. That's for sure. Get over here. Definitely don't want you attracting all of your friends at once. Otherwise, we would all be freaking dead again.
That feel like run a column mill. Kino plus sidekicks are non-defeatable.
Okay.
They need the match with Kino. Ether is flowing through me.
Okay. Perhaps this time things will work out better if we clear everyone out one at a time. Funny enough, you don't have to fight every single one of these guys all at once. All you have to fight is just this thing right there. Of course. I attract everyone at once. Okay, that's one. Ow! The hell was that? I don't even know how that happened. Ow. Well, that most certainly could have gone better. Damn it. Well, whatever. Shut up, game. I don't want to turn on casual mode. I refuse.
This represents no problem whatsoever. Witness the might of great.
Honestly, I feel as though I got a bit unlucky when it came to some of the enemy forces. Perhaps I should have saved my party gauge for the battle rather than using it in some of my prior engagements. Just a thought. Honestly, I feel as though if you are planning on going into a major battle like that, you definitely want to have the party gauge basically all but full, just in case something like that would happen. Well, let's keep on trying. Might as well, am I right? Okay. Time to deal with the enemy reinforcements again. Alright. Another level up. Sweet. Nice one, Kino. So, despite the fact that we keep getting our asses royally handed to us, at the very least on the way, we are getting stronger slowly yet surely, so it's definitely going to make things a lot easier when we get back to where we need to be. There we go. And I think after we kill this freak, yep! Melia's up to level 76, boys and girls. Level 76. Well, better than Bethesda. Okay, I know, I'm kind of beating a dead horse here, but you get the point. Alrighty, why don't we try this again? Hopefully this time things will go a lot more smoothly. First off though, let's see if we can just at least sneak around these guys, maybe.
Now you shall witness our power.
Well, too late for that. Damn! What the hell?
We still have need of you, Kino. I fear I approach my limit. Not to worry.
What the hell is happening right now?
Kino's starting to nod off.
Like, seriously, how are we just getting insta-killed here?
What? Don't you dare to think fighting spirit is mine! Retreat! I fear I approach my limit. Were we too reckless?
Yeah. I knew that there was no chance in hell. We had no chance in hell of winning that. That's kind of unfortunate. I think the problem there is that the enemies are just attacking far too frequently and far too quickly. Then again, maybe I have the wrong party set up for that situation. Maybe I'll try bringing in Shulk instead. Because I feel as though his Minotaur Armor would really come in handy in that particular situation.
Winning just come natural to Kino. Did Nene knock off some?
Let's try it. I mean, it can't hurt. Am I right? Funny enough, we haven't really used Shulk all that much in Future Connected yet, so might as well use them while we can. I know we've used them plenty in the main campaign, but even so. Alrighty.
We can't lose!
Witness true power of hero born in training. Nene, take you on myself. Nene, ready and able.
I'm really feeling it.
Miles down. All eyes on Kino.
Kino! Awesome!
No stealing thunder of Nene. Kino ready to go all in.
Perspectives! Time to join forces! One for one, and all for all!
Screw it.
Prospectors, go for it!
We treasure! Find treasure!
Prospectors till we die!
Let you even through kitchen! Kino, backslash! You never stood a chance.
There we go.
Nene needs more! More! Kino could have knocked that one out.
Okay, that was definitely kind of rough. But not that bad. It honestly wasn't.
Everyone, let's go! For Prospector honor!
Miles down!
This'll leave a mark. Nice work getting in the rhythm. Everyone, let's go!
There we go.
Winning just come natural to Kino.
Another Will-o'-the-Wisp staff. Oh, at least we finally got one with gems, so that's pretty nice.
Everyone, let's go!
They meet their match with Kino. Nene weather any storm. Conspectors, heed my call.
There we go.
Kino could have knocked that one out. Nene need more! More!
Okay. I know that we don't exactly have a very large party gauge right now, but I think with Minotaur Armor we should be fine. That is fully charged and ready to go, so it should definitely go a lot more smoothly. Keyword is should.
Everyone, let's go!
Witness true power of Hero 1 in training. Power dead upon search through training. Shine, have to brag to dead upon once Nene get back. Kino should have knocked that one out.
Everyone, let's go!
Nene weather any storm.
Kinda surprised I only attracted the big guy first. This'll definitely make things a little... Never mind. Damn it, too early! Okay, this'll definitely help. Okay. Knock down some more enemy forces. Slice your ass down. Okay, that's another one down. So, all we really needed was a party change, and then everything's good with the world. I'm okay with this. Nice. That takes care of that memo. So now we have that in our possession. We could just make a run for it if we really wanted to. But really, there's no need to. There we go. Phew, that was definitely something else. Took a while, but we did it. We finally did it. Feels good. Now then, let's get back to where we need to be. Now, shall we? Also, I just realized I forgot to get rid of this marker. Whatever. No big deal. Here you go, 1-1. Here is your memo. Memo is back safely in hands? Best news! Now finally can set sights on true goal. Much thanking to express. Friends not only lead Pawn Specters here, but also bring back lost memo. As reward, we'll let friends in on secret. True purpose of Pawn Specter mission. That takes care of that. Now to reveal objective of Pawn Specters. Drum roll, please. Ready? Okay. Objective is to obtain thing which mentioned in memo. But what is thing? And also tend to pretty sure we already Pawn Spect everywhere. Nah, have proceed veil through octa rites, obtain true lore concerning relics that hide on Mayana's shoulder for aeons. So, there really is treasure? It not myth? that mean nest egg of Casa, so unlawfully seized, will be returned? Yeah, what is treasure in actual fact? Oh dear, did 1-1 again forget to announce? Treasure is ready for it. Is foodstuff of ancients. Fungus aureus. In modern lingo translate to golden shroom. Not to worry, Noggin. If Pawn Spectre find golden shroom trove, return borrowed money will be easy as measured up slope. Something not add up here. Bifa get weird feeling from all the fungus talk. Chief, Bifa think maybe there's still more than need saying, eh? Why not we go over things one more time from top? Meh. 1-1 feel called out, but okay, 1-1 talk everyone through it. For begin, 1-1 discovered memo in Archaeology Center archives which gave location of Golden Shroom store place. I thought knew it. Chief was Chief himself that wrecked the Archaeology Center with Arden in Pollen Orb Kitchen. 1-1 just trip over some boxes. And anyway, back to subject. In detail, that unfortunate location on memo suffer lack of exactitude and precisionous full coordinates. That's why we need to combine data from all Pawn Spectre surveys and use to calculate whatever finding place of prize. If no location, then better spill quick. Hearing about Golden Shroom is making Hekasa woozy with want. Then listen up. Golden Shrooms, they sleep in ruins at very deepest end of Nerthus Nercopolis. Meh? Tay Pawn Spectre Nercopolis up and down was no ruins and back, else Tay would have found. But of course Tay not find. Entrance of ruins hidden with the ingenious contraption in Nercopolis very advanced. While everyone work on retrieve memo, 1-1 solved mystery of riddle and now ruins are accessible as leisure pool. Meh. I have known a glimpse into way past. Finally, time is nigh as never before. Well, that was just wonderful. Hikasa has to admit was almost ready to report Chief on account of impudence. 1-1 have to say when memo stolen, 1-1 had panic moment as someone swiped golden shrooms from under nose. Luckily, not have to worry about that. When we claim golden shrooms, we all hard work reward in full and then some. Even Archaeology Center surely forgive. As for friends, please to escort 1-1 and rest the Pawn Spectre team until we recover prize from Nerthus Nercopolis. Naturally, we more than happy to share golden shrooms as reward for services rendered so far. When friends ready, then light is green for go for spot of treasure hunting fun. And funny enough, ladies and gentlemen, that particular quest is the hardest quest in the entire mode of Future Connected. But regardless, upon accepting the quest and completing 1-1's quest originally, he finally is now recruited onto the team. Now to fix the camera again. Let's get back into the settings and figure this crap out. Alright, that ought to be good for now. Again, apologies for the darkness, but not a whole lot I can do about that. But anyway, that particular quest is the hardest quest in the entire game, as I've mentioned. Let's sort by current, and this is it right here. Pond Specters Till We Cry. Its recommended level is level 78, but honestly, you better be... The recommended level should be bumped up to level 80, honestly. And there's a reason why. There is one sole reason as to why. But we're not going to be worrying about that right now. Excuse me. For now, though, we have some work that needs to be done. First off, let's return to here, so that way we can wrap up this other quest that we've been working on. So you return with the X-Iron Hearts, my thanks. There we go. That quest is done. Sweet. Hunting help is finished. Got some nice gear. And I believe this gear is exclusive for Shulk and Melia. Yeah, pretty much. Unfortunately, the equipment really isn't all that good when you have some other equipment that you've already purchased. But, better than nothing, I always say. Now then, let's go ahead and start selling some things. Okay. There we go. Staff. The no, not Blammer, Bomber. Boomer. Your Spitter. Oh. Okay. There we go. Finally. Sold a bunch of weapons that we no longer need. Now let's see if we can purchase some new gear. Okay. Obviously, I want to purchase this for Melia. Now, anything else I can purchase right now? I'm going to say no, but just in case. Well, looks like I have just enough money for one stellar leggings. Well, better than nothing, I always say. Now, for Melia, let's go ahead and give her the stellar armor. And you, the stellar leggings. There we go. Let's see, how about strength up 4 for you, and for Amelia, let's give you the... How about agility 2? That ought to do for now. Okay, glad that's taken care of.
Oh,
Now let's take a look and see if we can purchase some art manuals. Once you purchase an art manual, then you don't need to worry about purchasing any additional manuals because the art manuals available for purchase here give you the art level to level 10. So let's go ahead and purchase Burst End for Melia. Let's see. Anything else? Go for Reflection, Summon Copy. Now for Shulk. How about we go with Battle Soul? Light Heal, Backslash, and how about Stream Edge? There we go. Now we can finally level up some well-deserved arts. Let's get to work now, shall we? First off, let's max this out. Perfect. Now for Battle Soul. Oh, not enough. Well, anyway, might as well level this up too. Next. I think I'll go with this, just to max this out. As far as other arts, though. Yes, I'll work with this, too. Heal around. There we go. That takes care of that one. Now for Nene. I would like to save her AP for some other arts, so I think I'll leave her alone for now, until I can purchase some more art manuals for her. Now, with Melia, on the other hand, we need to get some work done here. Not quite enough for a fully maxed out Reflection yet, but still better than nothing. That's for sure. Can I level up anything else before we close things out? No. Okay. This is fine. I'm okay with this, honestly. Okay. Excuse me. So, one other thing worth mentioning is that despite the fact that 1-1 has given us a brand new quest, you can honestly save that quest for last, and honestly, you should. Because with that particular quest, it will require a ton of grinding, leveling up, making sure you have all your arts that you want to use fully maxed out and fully prepared and ready to go. Because let me tell you folks, it's going to be a very, very rough ride. Now then, any other quest? Target's inactive now for this one. Alright. I think all I have to do here is just change the time of day back to the daytime, and then everything will be right with the world. In fact, why don't we go ahead and do that now? That ought to do. Still inactive. Okay. Try 1700. Still inactive. Damn. Okay, that seems about right to me. So, at least it wasn't that much later. Okay, glad that's taken care of.
Hey.
Here you go. all done with your quest. Nice gear, but again, not really all that good right now because, again, you can purchase more powerful gear. But regardless, the gear that you do get your hands on is still handy and quite helpful for if you're low on cash. Plus, it's another thing to add to your cosmetic arsenal. So, that's pretty good. Okay, go with this. Looks like, for this one, we're basically all but finished. We just need to return to the quest giver. Unfortunately, they don't come out until a certain time of day. As far as what time of day that is, I'm not 100% sure. But, regardless though, we will be wrapping up that particular quest shortly. Oh, I didn't realize I left some treasure chests opened over here. Neat. I must have forgotten all about them. No big deal. We'll open them now. Yoink. Nice elemental essence, and this smelly hide. I thought it was a smiley hide, but no, not quite. Okay. Now then, there is a reason why I'm heading over here, and that is there is another quest item just over here. And I think you can only get to this item from this particular level. I think if you approach it from too high up, you will fall and die. So that wouldn't be fun. Oh, and there's also a unique monster over here, so might as well go ahead and add him to the collection, so that way we can get ourselves another art book.
Don't drop your guard. What Kino more than enough for this will be difficult to say complaint.
Nice work getting in the rhythm.
Let's see if we can finish this nice and quickly. Oof. Oh, that was definitely peculiar. But no big deal. We got this.
Faster than you. Kino, surely you dodged that too.
Just like that.
Good, good. It's good. Very good.
Let's finish this up nice and quickly. Too early again. Now that is what we call the full power of the Pawn Specters.
You never stood a chance.
Damn right.
Winning just comes natural to Kino.
Let's see what we got for our spoils. Fruit bouncer and seed spinner. Okay. Nothing really all that fancy here. Whatever. No big deal. I'm okay with this. 15 out of 20 of those, so that's pretty good. Let's see, when does this person show up exactly? Okay, at least they show up now. I'm okay with this.
Huh?
Okay. Issues resolved. It's fine. These things happen. Anyway, all done with that. Got some nice experience out of that. So, all in all, that was pretty good.
Oh,
Alright. Now for Nene. Let's see. I think we're gonna go with Berserker for this one. Now to level up Berserk for what seems like forever. All done. Berserker's maxed out. That is awesome to see. Okay. Time to head into Grand Dell now, for real this time. Excuse me.
Nene, look! What splendid armor! Oh, it's scales so shiny and sparkly.
It looks the same as any Armu, if you ask me.
Different subtle. Sure is.
Really?
Pardon me.
Excuse
Have
me.
you come from Companion's Cape, by any chance?
We've just come from the laboratory. But we were at the Cape just before that.
And was everyone there all right?
Yes, it seemed to me.
Thank goodness. That's a relief to hear.
Is something wrong?
You may be aware, but originally, we all lived here together as a group.
But then, some left because there are Machina here.
Exactly. At first, we managed to tolerate each other in relative harmony. Obviously, we had our share of friction.
What happened?
The final straw was something trivial. The companions tried all sorts of ploys to retake the capital, but none of the plans succeeded. Many soldiers were lost this way. One Machina had had enough and told them to just give up.
And that's when it happened.
Yeah. They shouted, if you rust rats hadn't betrayed us, we wouldn't have lost our brethren and our homes in the first place. Things got heated, and then they left and didn't look back.
They have forgotten that we all lost friends, family, and homes.
They're soldiers, ma'am. In the war, they put everything on the line for their country. And so,
When their country was taken from them, the extent of their anger and resentment was fully understandable.
yes. Still, we who stayed behind don't bear them any grudges. They protected us all, for a long time regardless of race. And bear in mind, in the end, they didn't cast the Machina out. They left the safety of our walls of their own. That's why we pledged that if they chose to return, we'd welcome them back and meet them with a smile.
I will do whatever is in my power to make it so.
Nene, white eyes sweating. Inflammation of tear ducts.
By the way, we have heard that someone by the name of Radzam lives here.
Radzam? Yes, he lives over there.
Over there. Thank you. Very kind.
It was Radzam, actually. He was the one who told the companions to give up their quest.
Right. I see.
All right. Let's go and see him straight away.
Yes, let's.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Excuse me. Apologies for the coughing. Something must have went down the wrong tube or something, but regardless though. Let's talk to you. I don't really know how to talk to grown-ups. Sorry, it's easier to talk to kids though. A little bit. So, in order to start this quest, Kino needs to be the party leader here.
Uh-oh.
Hello? Oh, friend is shy too? Huh? Must be shy like Kino. You have the same smell as Kino, so as matter of facts. Yeah, I get kinda nervous easily. But it's no fun playing on my own. Meh. Then what if Kino found friend to play with? Really? I'd love that. Leave everything to Kino. We'll search town for bestest possible friend, make sure everyone's happy. Any possible friendlings already in mind? Well, there's one person. I saw Celine looking out at the capital once. She looks awful lately. Also, there's a boy called Nestinor. I only ever talked to him once, but he lives near a lake, I think. Oh, and there's the super cute Nopon, Rodeo. I always wanted to talk to her. She seems to like ruins and stuff. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. Understandings. Kino will have done in time of record. Okay, so this is going to be a fun quest. All we have to do is just talk to a couple of people and allow Angela to make some new friends. Which, again, that shouldn't be too hard. Excuse me. Okay, so it looks like for this particular quest right here, you need to speak to this Nopon as Melia. The Garnator. I think you mean sidekick of the hero pawn Ricky. Okay. By the way, some quests that you can pick up, you can start now, but you won't be able to finish until much later in the story. So, that's something worth mentioning, and I feel as though this quest is one of those quests. Though you can gather the supplies, you won't be able to really finish the quest because the NPC required to finish the quest line won't have their dialogue ready for that particular moment. So that's something worth mentioning. Also, once you reach Grand Dell, there is a new shop here. And they do offer some new items here. These items are pretty expensive though, so that is something to keep in mind. But, regardless of that, at least the items on offer are better versions of some of our previous gear. So, that's pretty nice. Alright, let's get this for Kino. Sure. Swap gems with current. There we go. I really wish I could purchase more gear, but sadly I can't quite do that yet. But, it's no big deal. Anyway, let's head on inside the Grand Arch and see what we need to do. Of course, there are some other quests around here worth looking into. There's also some other very unique secrets around here too. So we might as well pick them up while we're here. It seems like this guy may know something about the ether deposits here. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, as I thought. If you complete this guy's quest, then he'll improve your ether pick. So, that's pretty sweet.
Come and see.
Aww. By the way, I think while you're doing the friend recruitment quest, I think you have to speak to each of the required NPCs as Kino. So that's something to keep in mind. By the way, there is another quiet moment here, but I believe in order to access this particular quiet moment, you have to view all the others in the entire game. Or in the entire Future Connected epilogue. So that's something to keep in mind. But it is still worth adding to your log, so that way you have the information required. Come on, really? Oh, god damn it. Come on, it's not that hard. Really? Okay, slow down a little bit. There we go, much better. Sometimes climbing on these rocks can be a little bit of a pain. Okay. There is a point of coming up here, though. It may not seem like there's much of a point, but trust me, there is. It's a bit of a trek, but it's worth it, damn it. Just, whatever you do, don't throw yourself off a cliff, because it's a very long way down. There we go. Eternal Xenolith. I think it's only one of 2 secret areas in Future Connected. I could be wrong, there might be more that I'm not thinking of, but regardless, it is something worth mentioning. I will say this, it does give you a hell of a view of this whole frickin' region. It honestly is. Let's see, anything else over here? Let's just drop. Splash! What do we got over here? Heat Sink 4. I didn't think those gems existed in Future Connected, but here we are. This is something you need to give to Kino. Most definitely. Because just like with Sharla and her ether rifle, he has the same quirks as her. I'm just saying. If you have any heat sink gems, give them to Kino. And I believe only Kino can use heat sink gems. Or, yeah, heat sink gems anyway. Have we collected the last animal yet? No. Dang it. Whatever, it's not a big deal. No. What do we have over here? Another one of these. Perfect. Deed. Not quite. Oops. I didn't want to return to the Grand Arch. I actually wanted to go a little bit further back than that, but no big deal. Aww. Kinda cute, if you think about it. Kids will be kids. Little pun will be little pun. Now then. I believe there's just one more person we need to speak to before we can finish up this quest line. Thankfully, it's not that far off. And also, there is another quiet moment over here worth taking a look at. Although I feel as though this particular quiet moment cannot be accessed yet either. So that's something to keep in mind. Even so. Like I said, it is a bit of a swim just to get to this kid. But it's worth it, trust me.
Hello.
Hello to you too, my lady. Aw, that's sweet. Well, anyway, that's taken care of. Now we can finish up that quest, but first, can't view that quiet moment yet. But we will in the future, trust me. There seems to be some other things worth picking up around here. Mainly, another quest for one, and two, another quest item. Sweet cherry. I thought that was another one of those favorite items, but no big deal. I'm okay with this. Let's see what we got. Aggro down 3 and attack plus 2. Okay, not bad for gems. Could always be worse, that's for sure. Let's see what this quest is all about over here. Might as well get it started, and maybe we'll be able to finish it in this session. We'll see soon enough. So I believe for this particular quest, in order to start it, you need to speak to this no pawn as Nene. Oh! Damn! That's actually pretty bad. Okay. Okay. At least we finally got that quest started. It's actually a pretty fun quest, and upon finishing it, you'll learn a little bit more about Nene's past. And trust me, it's definitely worth completing. It may seem kind of trivial right now, but trust me, it's well worth the effort. Okay, that takes care of that one. 17 out of 20 of those favorite items, so pretty good. Only got 3 more left. Anyway, before we head back to where we need to go, there are of course some other things I kind of want to look at over here. Mainly, there's another quest worth picking up here.
Hi there.
How you doing? That doesn't sound very good. Okay. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard to get our hands on. Some of these items can be a little bit of a pain in the butt, though. So that is something to keep in mind. Although it really shouldn't be too bad. One of these items can only be collected during clear weather, but the other one, I believe, can be collected at any time, which is pretty nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this. 3 out of 5 high leaves already. Thankfully, we've already collected one of the high leaves, so... Also, I just realized I picked up a Heat Sink 2 gem here. Let's see. Any other heat sinks besides just that one? No, just one that's up to 16%. Alright. I'll keep what I have currently equipped. Try changing the time back. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's sweet. There we go, folks. That's all taken care of now. Okay, let's see what else we have. One thing I haven't really quite pointed out when it comes to Nene's run cycle, it seems to me that she does the Naruto run, which is pretty funny if you think about it.
Hey.
Kind of adorable. And it's not just her either, but the Pawn Specters also do the Naruto run. Kind of neat. Rubber stones, eh? That shouldn't be too hard to get our hands on. In fact, we've already gathered one of them. Getting the other two should be a fairly easy task. Keyword being should. But first, let's speak to you.
Are you perchance Radzam?
Yeah, that's me. How do you know my name?
Teelan mentioned you. You are his fellow researcher.
Oh, I see. Teelan sent you. Him and Tyree are still getting on okay?
Quite. Though she did give him a good scolding earlier.
Went to Alcamoth again, did he? I did warn him not to be reckless. But when it comes to his research, that boy has tunnel vision. To be honest, so does Tyree.
Does she come here much as well?
No, hardly ever. She's even more focused on the work than Teelan. I couldn't begin to guess why she's so driven.
It must be about her mother after all.
Radzam, we have questions. About the Fog King.
I see. That's why you're so curious.
We need more to go on. What can you tell us?
Because of the Telethia's ether field, the Fog King and his Fog Beasts seem, well, unable to escape Alcamoth.
Ether field.
Yeah. It's the means by which Telethia eliminate any excess ether that they absorb. Now, the Fog King and his beasts happen to give off an awful lot of ether.
I see. So all Telethia in the vicinity flock there to feed on the ether, and as a result, keep the threat contained.
Oh, this hot noggin of Kino. It get worse if not shut up.
But my ether, it worked against fog beasts, but not the Fog King. Or rather, it didn't even seem to make direct contact with him.
Shulk, Melia, would you do me a favor and head to Teelan's lab, borrow his Telethia research notes for me?
Sure, we can do that for you.
There's something I'd like to look up about the Telethia's ether field.
Understood.
On another note, we heard that you spoke out against the companions.
I voiced an opinion, yes. I can understand their impatience. Their ancestral home was right there. However, I couldn't abide watching them throw away more lives for nothing.
Nothing. Sounds quite stark.
At first, there were hundreds of us living here. But now, well, you've seen for yourselves.
And all because of the Fog King.
Yeah. So I think you can see why I said what I said. If we end up extinct, we'll have won nothing.
Makes sense. And very logical at that.
But I'm sure the companions would find those words hard to swallow. I'm sorry. Your people are no more free to go home than we are.
No need for you to apologize, Melia. In truth, it's not costing me any sleep. They seem to be catching on too. After all, they've stayed put since then.
When you put it like that. The people of Grand Dell, they're living under considerable strain, not knowing what became of their homes, and with no means of return.
But that's also true of Maxis. His people lost their homes too.
Yes, but they're feeling desperate, and it's making them unreasonable.
It too sad.
We were like that too once, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
That true?
But we learned, eventually. All because we wanted to protect the world. And we made that dream a reality. We brought down Zanza.
Overcoming our prejudice gave us strength in unity, because we shared a goal.
Radzam's folk, the companions, and us as well. We all share the same goal.
Defeating the Fog King and returning home.
Sounds like job for here upon Kino. Just let Nene at him.
Thank you, everyone.
Mama, what that thing?
What is it, Kino? What the f...
Is that...
It's the interdimensional rift. Why is it expanded outside of Alcamoth?
But much, much larger.
You're right.
Shulk, let's see if we can get closer.
Yeah.
You sure that's such a good idea? Sounds incredibly dangerous and dumb to me, but even so, it's still worth looking into. Anyway, before we head on off back to Alcamoth again, we might as well take a look over here and see what we can do. First off, there seems to be another quest item, or a couple of quest items all around here. So that's pretty good. Yoink. Hey, that takes care of that. Alrighty. I thought this was a lot closer than it was. Whatever, it's no big deal. At least we have some nice fast travel points, so that's pretty good. Okay. Might as well go ahead and grab this other quest item that's just over here. After we do this, then we'll start making our way back towards Alcamoth. Again, thankfully, it is a fast travel point, which we can return to at any given point. So, all in all, pretty good. Also seems that we finished this quest. Alright. I'm cool with this. Might as well wrap it up. Yeah. Might as well wrap up this quest and get ready for the next one. Speaking of quests, I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but there are no timed quests when it comes to Future Connected. So you don't need to worry about having to complete certain quests within a given time limit or anything like that. So you can take these quests on at your own pace. You can just run right through the entire story if you want first. And then after you finish the story, then you can focus your attention on the quest if you so desire. Again, it's entirely up to you on how you wish to handle things. There you go. Then they bring petty herbs. Shoo should be can relax now. Okay. Makes sense. Oh boy. Well, this is definitely peculiar. So, it seems like the monsters that attacked this poor Nopon before have decided to show their ugly heads again. Thankfully, we don't have to do any sort of defend mission here. We just need to defeat all the enemies and then we'll be good to go. Thankfully, these things are absolutely pathetic right now. So, we can finish them off nice and quick. Bye!
Kino plus psychic is undefeatable.
Let's stay focused.
Aw, that's sweet. That makes sense. True. Very true. See you later. Hey, glad Shoo back to be able to climb trees. You put a lot of effort into making sure of that, Nene. Shoo's injury should have almost healed by now, fortunately. Say, Sistapon, why act so funny when talking about tree climbing? Have some big thoughts on topic of woody texture? It's because Nene is also afraid of climbing trees. Shock horror! Kino never knew! Not to get Nene wrong, once Nene loved to climb. When Nene was little Pon, Dad Pon would always watch over when going up trees. As any good father should. Ricky, I tip my hat to you. Dadapon is great Dadapon for surely. But if love climbing, then why scared of it? Bark not worse than bite. One time, Nene wanted to climb higher tree than ever before. Daring mission set out all alone. Nene climbed like no pawn possessed. View from up high was best thing Nene ever saw. But when Nene glanced downwards, suddenly realized how far away ground was. So in other words, she got vertigo. Once realized, could not unrealize. Area of Tum Tum clenched up like winged fist and Nene turned stiff as board. I feel you, girl. I too have that problem. Except I feel it in my ball sack rather than my stomach. It's kinda weird, but it's true. Frozen stiff with frightened, could only cry and shout for Datapon. Took whole day for Datapon to come and to rescue, and when Datapon did come, he took all ratty tattery. Datapon looked for Nene all that time. Oh dear, poor Sister Pon. What a horrible ordeal it must have been. I did not like that memory. It feel bitter like icky brog. That why Nene not want any more Nopon to have fear of climb. Aww. But Nene, wouldn't you like to learn to climb trees again someday? After that day, Datapon was kind and patient to Nene. Took a lot of time for practicing climbing together. Nene okay with climbing trees of middle lowness now. Was many ropes to learn, but somehow Nene get there. But as soon as ground get too far away, bodies start to tremble and legs turn to fruit jelly. Again, I feel you, sister. My legs do that whenever I'm climbing ladders. I don't think you have to force yourself. We all have things we're bad at, things we enjoy, and things we don't. Just keep going at your own pace. One day, you may find yourself ready to try again. That always been guiding principle of Nene. And anyway, even though day of climbing tall tree is better in memory, Nene always cherished sight of Datapon coming to rescue like personal hero pon. So yeah, folks, remember that heart-to-heart that Ricky and Charlotte shared in Machna Forest? Well, it actually foreshadowed this particular event. So that's actually something really interesting and how it connects the main quest to Future Connected. So that is something worth mentioning. Let's see here. Might as well equip some new stuff for Nene here. I'm not sure. Okay. I thought I got some other gear for some other characters, but no, not quite. That's unfortunate. Oh, whatever. It ain't a big deal. Okay. Now that that's done, let's head on off back towards Alcamoth.
What is happening over there?
Uh-oh. The hell? Oh boy, that doesn't look good.
Miss Molly, look ahead! The fog.
Oh boy, looks like it's starting to affect the creatures outside of Alcamoth.
Huh? Fog beasts?
Here they come! No time for deliberations. Let's go, Shulk.
Got it!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fog Beast fights. As mentioned previously, Fog Beasts have a very high aggro towards any and everyone whom they encounter. So getting rid of the Fog Beasts really should be your first priority, because they're stronger than the regular beasts. Once all the Fog Beasts are taken care of, then you don't have to worry about the other creatures of which the Fog Beasts have affected. So that's good to know.
And not come back! Shulk, the fog beasts were meant to be confined within Alcamoth.
I don't think that's where those ones came from.
What do you mean?
The rift made normal monsters transform into fog beasts.
Now that we think about it, those Armu back in Grand Dell, aren't they monsters too? Well, shit.
Grand Dell,
Ah,
what is matter?
the Armus could turn into fog beasts.
That's a good point.
No one to picture that. Must hurry to rescue.
Agreed. Okay, well, after dealing with that fiasco, we need to hurry and make our way back towards Grand Dell again. Thankfully, you can just fast travel and you'll be fine. And I believe after you deal with the next story event, then you'll have to start dealing with fog beasts as you're roaming around the field. So that's something to keep in mind. But before we head back to Grand Dell, there are some quest items I kind of want to pick up around here. Thankfully, they're practically right next to each other, ripe for the picking. I don't know why I couldn't words very well today, but no big deal. There we go. Glad that's taken care of. Better return to Grand Dell before everything goes to shit. Well, speak of the devil, and it shall happen. It shall appear.
Your instinct was right, Melia.
Yes, although the rift's influence is spreading far too quickly.
Agreed.
Radzam, are you fine?
Miss Melia, these armors. It was so sudden.
You can explain later. Let us do the fighting here. You should seek refuge.
Right you are.
Hey, Armus, over here! You want some of this?
Stop those Armus.
Yeah.
Bad Armu. Go to bed without din-dins. Ranching skills.
I'm not sure if ranching skills are really appropriate for this situation, but no big deal. Slash and bash them and maybe dice them. They're meant to be cannon fodder anyway. Goodbye.
Thank you for that.
Was everyone all right?
Yeah. No major injuries to speak of. All thanks to you, of course.
Kino accepts a year's supply of sweet wasabi as reward. Hereupon, never as compensation.
Exactly.
Shulk, was it the rift's expanding influence that's responsible for our Armu's transformation?
Looks like it. We saw it happen before, too. Regular monsters turned into fog beasts, just like that.
That suggests more fog beasts will appear if the rift continues to spread its vileness. Consider, with the size it was before, the rift's effect was limited to the area within the capital. But now it's getting wider.
One moment. In that case, if the rift keeps growing larger,
All monsters everywhere could be changed by the fog.
we must find a way to fight back.
We'll need those research notes for that. Let's head for the lab.
Right.
Well, crisis averted for now. However, we still have some work that needs to be done, and quickly at that. So, our next stop is the lab, back to Teelan's lab before things really start to go south. But before we head there are a couple of other things I kind of want to pick up around here first. Might as well, since they're kind of on the way and not that far out the way. There we go, that's the last hoverstone we need. Let's see. I guess I'll go ahead and get this one out the way. Get this one kind of started. Since we only have a couple more items to worry about here. So yes, at this point, folks, the fog beasts are now starting to make an appearance amongst the regular monsters. And like I mentioned earlier, you need to deal with these ASAP. Fog beast surges. Fog beasts are more powerful than regular monster equivalents. In addition to that, they also spread a riot surge in a set radius around themselves, drawing in nearby monsters. Enemies who come under the effect of the surge will become aggressive towards Shulk and the party. Additionally, these enemies will be affected by the riot aura, increasing their level based on the strength of the fog beast. So, usually it's around 2 or 3 levels higher, if not roughly 4, maybe 5. I'm not 100% sure what the actual level increase is, but regardless though, it's something that must be dealt with quickly. So if you see a fog beast, take care of them first and foremost to lower the levels of all the other monsters around it. Because things can get extremely dangerous extremely quickly if they're left unattended. But upon defeating a fog beast, more than likely you'll get your hands on an art coin. Although I think art coins aren't as common to get your hands on when it comes to defeating fog beasts versus defeating unique monsters. There we go. That takes care of the fog beast. So that was unfortunate that we didn't quite get a coin, an art coin, like I really wanted one, but Like I said, art coins are not as common to get your hands on from fog beasts versus unique monsters. So, yeah, you could technically kind of farm fog beasts to get some art coins, but keep in mind, they're not as common to drop versus other kinds of or as unique monsters. So that's something to keep in mind. Again, when it comes to unique monsters, if you defeated them once before and defeat them again, the chances of you getting a art coin from them once more is not as high versus defeating them the first time through. First time, you're guaranteed to get one. Other times, not so much. You might still be able to get your hands on an art coin from a unique monster, But again, like I said, not as common. I think the chances of you getting an art coin from unique monsters upon their defeat once again is, I'm going to say 30%. Though I can't say with absolute certainty. I'm surprised that didn't result in an extra chance, but no big deal. By the way, you don't have to necessarily fight the unique monsters again if you don't want to, but it's still a good idea to beat them anyway for the experience and also potential item drops. There we go. All done with that. Again, no art coin, unfortunately, but again, no big deal. Jumbo Fruit Shot. I think that's Kino's strongest weapon, if I recall correctly. If not, it's pretty close. Swap gems with Current, and we'll swap that out for Heat Sink 4. It would be really nice if I can get another one of those weapons with multiple gem slots. That way I can re-equip those art heals for Kino. That would be pretty nice. But, no big deal if we don't get our hands on them. Another thing worth mentioning when it comes to the Fog Beasts, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel as though regardless of their strength and level, they will still attack you no matter what. So that's something to keep in mind. Anyway, before we return to the lab, let's take a look over here first and foremost. Looks like we can view this quiet moment now. We need Melia as well as Nene for this. Family relations.
Miss Tyrea seem like difficult sort of person to deal with.
Difficult, huh? Maybe so, but she's still far more mellow than before.
Miss Melia and Miss Tyrea know each other from where?
Well, it's a little complicated to explain.
Complicated how?
I'm just not quite sure where to begin. For one, Tyrea and I had never met until 1 year ago.
Houses too far apart, or?
I was not allowed to venture outside. Moreover, I never even knew of her existence. She, on the other hand, seemed to know about me. We never met because work had been busy.
But how Miss Melia never know of? If sisters, then of course she'd know.
That's true. How can I explain this? Tyrea and I have separate parents. Different fathers and different mothers, both.
Meme! In same boat as Nene and Kino then!
Just like you and Kino, Tyrea and I are not related by blood. But we had a half-brother with whom we shared a parent each.
Half-brother?
No parents in common, but a brother we are both related to. Therefore, Tyrea and I are not exactly complete strangers.
Meh.
Hello, Super. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. And thanks for the compliment. I hope you have a good day, too.
Brain of Nene's starting to melt.
I'm sorry. I did say it's complicated.
Nene does not understand. If both have same brother, why Why cannot be one family together?
Our parents being different. I and Tyrea have led very different lives. We never even met, let alone behaved as a family. Neither knows how to relate to the other, and so we struggle on.
It sounds like Miss Melia and Miss Tyrea both feeling more like Kino.
How do you mean?
Kino also not taught to anyone at first. Very hidey shy.
I don't think I'd call myself or Tyrea shy, exactly.
If want to become good friends, but not know how to put in action, then it's exactly same. But as conceive for self, now Nene and Kino super best of friends.
Do tell, how did you two achieve that? Would you teach me the way, please?
Answer is clear as day. Nene prescribed lots of play.
Play?
Also, sharing of yummy snacks and sleep together in same bed. If do that, become family in wink of eye.
I'm not sure I can do that with Tyrea. Seems like a lot.
Meh! Nene patience is exhaust. Miss Melia want to be sisters with Miss Tyrea or not?
Yes. I would really like that, I think.
So, now is best and only chance. No time for hemmings and whorings.
Best and only. Perhaps you're right.
Okay, then now Miss Melia go and say, "Hey, Sister Bun, come play."
Right now? I need some time to compose myself.
Oh, if Miss Melia must, but have to promise to ask soon.
Yes, I will. One day very soon.
If only things were really that simple between Melia and Tyrea. But hey, it's no big deal. Alright. Looks like we got another fog beast on our hands. Might as well go ahead and take care of him as soon as we can. You never know, there's always a chance that an art coin may drop from it. So, there's still a possibility. There we go. That takes care of that. All done. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Still no art coins, though. That's kind of unfortunate. But, again, not that big of a deal. Alright, let's go ahead and finish up this quest. There you go. Nostalgic ribbon. Cute. And 1,000 gold. I think for every one of these that you turn in, you'll get some additional equipment and gold too. And I believe for every milestone you reach, you get some more equipment and gold. And also some gems. So really, you get a lot of gold and some fairly decent equipment out of this. So really, the reward itself is not necessarily the gold, but really the equipment. So that's pretty nice. Let's see, finding happiness? Okay, that ought to work. Let's see, any new equipment worth equipping right now? Hell yeah, meteor staff. Actually, Let's put on something else. That ought to work. For now. Anything else? No, no. Nothing here. Nope. And nope. Looks like we got something new for Nene. Hell yeah, let's give that to her. And same with the nostalgic rune sack. Anything else? You never know, you may come across something that you may not realize that you have is actually quite valuable. Okay. Okay. That takes care of that. Time to head to the lab. What the hell? What's going on here?
Villain! What do you want?
You stand in the way of a new age dawning.
Ha!
I'm scared.
I knew he was the bad guy.
I'll protect you. And our work, I swear.
Behold, the widening rift in the sky. It's proof definite the world abhors you.
Spare me your ravings.
Oh, Lady Melia, the hope of our race.
Gelgar, what is this treachery?
As
Exactly.
you can see, I am sweeping away some pebbles. Their research is blasphemy against the commingled blood.
Don't you comprehend the import of what you're interrupting? The very future of our race hinges on their work.
You think this is the future? This reactionary struggle to revive what is long buried? The future of the High Entia is us. We are what the race ought to become. We are the true face of the High Entia.
If not for our ancestors, we would never even have drawn breath.
Ancestors? I recognize them not. You, Lady Melia, are our progenitor. You were our beginning, and you will be our future.
Senseless drivel. If you would interfere with this research for the sake of spouting your nonsense, you do not deserve my mercy.
Melia.
Why won't you understand? Why won't you accept that we are the ones destined to lead?
You will not so easily refute our history.
So be it. I reject you. I will take the mantle and become father of our kin.
Oh, really? Will you now?
I will take dominion over all, and the world will be set to rights.
Okay, so Gelgar, of course, shows his true colors at long last. So, I believe for this battle, we just need to defeat Gelgar and the battle is won? Then again, I think you also have to defeat all of these machines here, too. So, that's something to keep in mind. Thankfully, this shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. Also, during this fight, we get to hear another edition of A Tragic Decision, aka one of the best songs in Xenoblade Chronicles. Falcon kick for the win! Man, that was good. So freaking satisfying that Melia got the final blow.
I know I am not wrong. I'm not.
You are wrong.
I will spare you. Just be gone from my sight.
No! The lab!
Bastard!
Miss Melia! No! Idiots!
The crown is mine now.
Teelan! Vixis, help!
Better safe than sorry. The pure blood meets its end today.
Oof! Karma's a bitch, isn't it?
Telethia, here! Damn!
Miss Melia!
She's okay. She's all right.
I'm sorry. I couldn't save the future.
Hmm.
Melia!
Miss Melia!
Kino, you did it! Applause.
Where?
We're in Radzam's house. The lab went up in flames, so we carried you here.
The lab. I'm sorry, Teelan. I failed you.
Miss Melia? You damn fool! What possessed you to do that? What happened to safeguarding the future of the High Entia? And bringing our brethren back home, were those just words to you? You should think long and hard about what the death of a leader would mean for us!
Come on, big sis. That's enough.
Don't defend her. This idiot child.
I had to.
What?
To protect it at all cost. The research.
How can you be so fixated on that?
Our salvation lies therein. I believe it now.
Melia!
And yet, ultimately it was for naught. I caused trouble for everyone. And I couldn't even save the documents.
Poor Miss Melly.
That's not true. If you and your friends hadn't come when you did, there might not have been anything left of the research to continue with. And also, here,
What's this?
it's the book you carried out of the fire. Ring any bells?
This tome. We found it in the tomb.
Yeah, the book that started my research. If we have this, me and Tyrea can carry on with our work. Sis, are you with me?
Yes, right. We can study the problem until we make some headway.
Miss Melia? Thank you.
Likewise.
Teelan. Tyrea.
You've only just woken up. Come on, we'll let you rest.
Yes. Thank you.
What that for? Kino used tranquil snooze for sweet dreams. That seemed extremely excessive.
Perfect shot.
This might just be what we need to defeat the Fog King.
Yeah.
Feeling better?
Yes. Much better now.
What a relief.
Miss Melly good as new. Kino saved day again. Less braggy, please.
Friends, I'm sorry I worried you. And I abused your hospitality. Please forgive me.
No. You saved this place and we owe you. Big time. This was the least I could do.
I will not stop now. I swear to do what I can for the good of Grand Dell.
I appreciate it. Just don't go running yourself ragged for us.
I promise. We seem to be missing Tyrea.
Oh, if you're looking for her, she figured the fog beasts might strike again, so she went out on patrol.
The likes of us aren't exactly trained for battle, so really, any help is welcome.
You're right. I feel sorry for any beasts that wander into Tyrea's path. By the way, did I hear you mention something about defeating the Fog King?
All thanks to our friend's research.
Is that so?
Quite.
A sterling achievement, Teelan.
Just an accident.
Still, even so, your devotion to your mother may well have saved our future. All right. What do we have to do? How do we defeat the Fog King?
We found ether attacks effective against fog beasts, but not against the Fog King. That's because the ether's concentration was too low.
Concentration?
Concentration? Pipe down when adults talking, dum-dum. Kino's so bored.
The whole thing got me wondering, why did fog beasts appear when the rift got wider? I think the intensity of the rift's rays exceeded the density of the Telethia's ether field.
None of that makes any sense to me. How is the density connected to the Fog King?
If we could put up an ether field denser than the Telethia's, the Fog King will become vulnerable.
How does one put up an ether field? Secondly, where does one obtain such highly concentrated ether?
For the field, I think this guy will do the job, with a little tinkering.
In that case, it's just a matter of gathering up enough high-purity ether crystals, except...
Except what?
Those kinds of ether crystals are extremely rare. I'm not sure where I'd even start looking. There might be none at all around here.
Oh, cheer up, all of you. It is not a foregone conclusion. And in any scenario, if we cannot defeat the Fog King without them, we will have to keep looking until we find them.
True enough.
Good. Then let us start by asking around.
Hey!
Sounds like a plan to me. So, in order to continue, we need to modify the Minotaur Replica EX and make it even stronger than it currently is. To do this, we're going to need to gather some highly dense ether crystals, which are pretty damn rare if I do say so myself. Thankfully, this particular quest line is not too difficult to take care of, and we can take care of it relatively quickly. But first, I believe at this point we can take on some new quests, and I'm going to go ahead and do just that. Or at least take care of some of these other quests that are kind of in front of me. But I am going to be prioritizing the story quest as of right now. So, this shouldn't take too long to take care of. Okay, talk to you. Okay. Alright, glad that quest is taken care of. Plus we got some additional gold, which is really nice. And I believe for this particular quest right here, we need to speak to this person as Shulk. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard to get our hands on these parts. Okay. At least we finally got that particular quest started. Now then, before we continue, let's go and wrap up this other quest I'm currently tracking. Why? It's literally right here, right above us. So, let's go ahead and take care of it now, shall we?
All right.
Okay. There we go. Our ether pick has been improved. The reinforced ether pick. So I believe from this point going forward, anytime we find an ether deposit, we'll be able to get our hands on gems series 3 through 5. I don't think you can get a series 6, unfortunately, but even so, it's something worth mentioning. Okay. At least we got that particular quest updated and good to go. Now, to get back to the story quest. Oh, there appears to be a couple other quests over here worth looking into. Might as well. Hello, Miles. Miles Tails Prower. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard to get our hands on. So yeah, with the new ether pick, we'll get ourselves some nice Series 4 gems here. So that's pretty nice.
Hello.
Hello, Nestor. What is it? That makes sense. Sure, we'll take care of this for you. Alrighty. Let's take a look at you, see what you got. Okay. I believe at this point now, some of the other quiet moments that we previously tried to look into, I don't know for sure if they're accessible now or if they're not. In fact, I think they are. Looks like 2 of them are accessible now, so that's pretty good. As far as the others, they still have yet to reveal their requirements, so we're not quite far enough yet to view that information. So, might as well look into what we can here. Okay, that one can't be viewed yet, unfortunately. But it's not a big deal. Worry about it in a little bit. Can we view this one, though? That's all the way over here, before we continue with the story quest. Because I would like to at least upgrade the Minotaur to its true potential before we progress, before we wrap up today's session. Yes, we can. Datapon's gift.
Shook, looky look. Plenty of trees growing.
Looks like this area isn't very heavily cultivated. That might be why nature runs so rampant.
Big step for Nopon. Kino make this into Frontier Village Mark II.
Frontier Village, huh? I was amazed first time I saw it. All the pollen factories, built into that giant tree.
Nopon never use metal if can be helped. Except for Sisterpon, who like use hom-hom shield very much.
Oh, right. It's true, though. Ricky never did use a metal weapon. It looked more like a fruit of some kind.
Kino here, this is actually gumberry that store ether within. Kino just make it suck in ether, and then it shoot out contents like real rifle.
Is that right? I'm not sure I've ever seen a berry that big before.
Indeedy. Kino never see one lying around before, that for sure.
The plants that bear them must be very rare. I knew biters, but I didn't know you had curiosities like these.
Well, biter's still more popular. Little Pond Kino also wants to use biter, but no beef on wings, so could not carry properly. But then, when Kino gets in big sulk, Dadapon go and pick gumberry from somewhere.
Ricky did. So he can be a model father. I'm impressed.
Yes, Dadapon is true hero pon. This weapon only used now by Nopon 2 Wimpy to hold biter, but Dadapon was first one to discover. Everyone jumped for happy when introduced.
Ricky is a man of many talents, huh? A true hero pon indeed.
Dadapon say he gets idea for making into weapon from Hombrom gun.
Inspired by a Hom's gun. Ah, Charla's ether rifle then. Though if he was going to make weapons, I would have been happy to help him out.
How about if Shulk give Kino pointers? Kino's still not always hit target.
Pointers, eh? From what I saw, though, it seemed like you knew your stuff.
Kino also thinks so, but still sometimes miss.
Right. Then maybe you'd best learn how to properly handle the weapon.
Properly how?
Am I right to assume you've never really had proper training?
How's Shulk knowing of that? Kino, state of shock.
I reckon the weapon's more beat up than it should be. You don't want that. More prone to malfunctions.
What Kino should do?
It's important to be as careful as possible. Handle it too roughly, and you could end up warping the grip. If the aim is a little off, it could potentially be because of that.
How Shulk knows such things? Kino never figure out in a million years.
I've always liked tinkering with weapons. Even made my friend Ryan's weapon, in fact. That'll be why. If you need a weapon maintained, I'm your guy.
Shulk really second most awesome after Dadapon. Tell Kino more.
All right. But for now, let's reinforce this to help with your aim. In return, could you perhaps share some more stories?
Kino like that deal.
Oh, that's cute. It's always interesting to know a little more history about how some of our favorite characters' weapons came to be. Actually, before we continue, let's see if I can view this quiet moment right here. Probably not, but we'll see. Nope. Okay. Well, it was good to take a look into that anyway. So, that's fine. Now then, let's get back to work. Dude, can you open up a little, please? That would be great. Alright. Let's see what this guy has to say about the highly dense ether crystals. Okay, thanks for the information. Also, let's go ahead and grab this. Looks like we have an HP up 4. Pretty nice. Okay. Glad that's taken care of. Now then, it's time to get to work. Time to speak to this old person whom we need to speak to in order to get the information on the highly dense ether crystals. Although, I have a pretty good idea of where those crystals might be. If you remember in the last session, if you were there to watch it, there was this giant green ether deposit that had a couple of different points of where we can draw ether from. And this point held some pretty valuable gems, and it also holds one of the strongest unique monsters in the game. Granted, we don't have to fight it in order to get to what we need, but even so. Okay. That's fine. It's good to know this information regardless. Okay. Now that we have the information needed, we should be able to get everything we need from this point going forward. Keyword is should. We'll find out for ourselves soon enough.
Who, me?
Okay. Alright. Story quest is complete. Now it's time to start the next one. Which, as I mentioned before, thankfully this won't be too difficult to finish. In fact, since we technically have already explored this area once before, we don't need to worry about hanging out here for too long. So, that's pretty nice. Okay. Well, we might as well have some fun here. Bring it, boys. Wondering where one of these things went. There we go. He's done. Now for the unique monster. Funny enough, he actually kicked our ass pretty damn hard last time we fought him. We're roughly his level now, so things should go a little more smoothly. Especially with Minotaur Armor. Let's go! Okay, I believe for this, we definitely want to time our Minotaur Armor just the right way. Looks like this is it. Yep, crazy dance. Just as I thought. Well, damn. This is a mess. Well, Minotaur Armor definitely helped a lot. That's for sure. Still, though, definitely not a big fan of that turnout. Now to keep his ass down, hopefully for a little bit. Okay, that was close. That was close. Definitely could have been a lot worse. Okay. So, again, when it comes to this particular fight, you definitely want to watch the wait times it takes for this particular thing to charge its arts for. If it's taking a long time, then it's gonna execute Crazy Dance. Ow. Damn it. Come on, Kino, I need you. Damn it, he's stuck. He's dead. Wow. That was disappointing. God damn, we were so close, all because Kino got stuck. Plus, I don't think I timed that Minotaur Armor properly. Then again, maybe I just had rotten luck. That seems about right to me. Just rotten luck. Okay. Again, we don't need to fight the unique monster in order to move on, but it's still a good idea to fight him anyway, just for the art coins. Because we always need plenty of art coins. Not quite yet. Definitely want to save the party gauge until the real battle begins, and that would be right about now. Alright, let's give this another go. Here comes Crazy Dance. As I thought.
Nene cannot running on empty.
Hang in there. Don't give up.
Have no time for lying.
Oof, that hurt. Dude, a little encouragement would be nice, please. Because Shulk can't exactly hit for beans right now. Ow. Okay, seriously, why couldn't I encourage her? God damn it! That went even worse. Come on, man. If I could almost beat his ass once before, why the hell can't I do it again? Perhaps I need to level up a bit more before I can fight this stupid ass sumbitch. But again, that really shouldn't make that much of a difference, but yet it seems like it does. Screw it.
Para dead upon search through Nene. They meet the match with Kino.
Kind of funny how these guys didn't attract a unique monster over. Kind of interesting. Alright. Can we please finally kill this stupid ass thing? Of course. Can't quite get the affinity. Thankfully, it seems like this thing's fairly predictable when it comes to its attacks first and foremost. Okay. Okay, that was bad timing. Perhaps I should have used the Daze attack first. This is gonna hurt. God damn it! God, I hate that attack. The problem with Crazy Dance is that it inflicts Topple. And because of Topple's effect, it basically leaves your entire party all but dead. So I feel as though in order to really be able to defeat that thing, you need to time the special attack at just the right moment, like just as the attack is going off. So that way everyone survives with 1 HP remaining. I mean, Minotaur Armor can only do so much for you. Granted, it does help with protecting everyone, but the problem is with it is it only protects so much. It sadly is still not enough to fully protect against the attack, or at the very least reduce the damage output. Also, I'm not too sure, but I don't think you can do any sort of topple lock strategies when it comes to this particular unique monster. It's kind of lame, I know, but sadly, it is what it is. Let's see, maybe I can level up an art or two. Maybe that will make things a little bit easier. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to level up backslash. There we go. That should help. Let's see. Kino, can I do anything for you? Doesn't look like it. Damn. As for Melia, she's not really going to be that involved with the party, so... Let's go. Alright, just gotta wait for the smash. Damn it, I mistimed it again! Better inflict days. I wasn't sure what this stupid ass son of a bitch was gonna do. Of course. So close! So goddamn close. Screw this crap. I'm gonna keep frickin' going. What can I say? I'm stubborn as a goddamn mule. I know this can be defeated right now. I know it can. Again, the problem is the timing. I'm messing that up so badly. I'm panicking and pre-firing more sooner than I should. Maybe I should try a different Minotaur art, like Minotaur Speed or something. Then again, okay, looks like the big boy's ready to play. Oh, god damn it. Come on! Are you fucking serious? Wow. Zodar TG. Looks like we got a new YouTube subscriber. That's pretty nice. Well, Nene's dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did lose. Well, that was completely pointless, because everyone's now dead again. Dead. Okay. Perhaps that Minotaur Speed came in handy more than I gave it credit for. So, I guess that's pretty nice. God damn it. We're all dead again. Fantastic. Dead. Dude, help! Thank you. Come on, Kino. Thanks for the healing round. Albeit, didn't really do much in the end. Fuck me! I know he can be killed. I know he can, and he will fucking die if it's the last thing I goddamn do. I just need to have a full party gauge by the time he uses Crazy Dance. Just to survive one goddamn encounter. Ah, for fuck's sake. Run for it. Can't really be fighting him this soon. Okay. Okay. Let's calm down. I don't care if we're over the 3-hour mark now. I really don't. We need to frickin' charge that party gauge and keep it fully charged. What the hell is targeting us? Are you serious? Fine then. So, you have chosen death! Bring it then! Okay. Again, we just need to keep the party gauge fully charged for the battle ahead. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised these enemies decided to come and fight us this soon, but I guess more experience for me. Okay.
They meet their match with Kino. Nene weather any storm.
Bye.
Inspectors, we're ready for your assistance.
Okay. I did not expect the fact that these things can summon reinforcements out of nowhere. Whatever, more experience, I guess. Hooray. Plus more item drops. Which is always nice to see. Alright, let's give you another frickin' shot, my friend. Let's try this. Let's try a different tactic. Activate Minotaur Armor a bit sooner. Try to keep this charged as much as humanly possible. I thought someone needed encouragement, but it seems like Kino helped out. I mistimed it. Of course. I mistimed the frickin' charge. Yep, everyone's dead because of my negligence. I can't believe I fucked up this royally again. Wasn't paying attention. Should have paid way more attention to the frickin' charge. And of course, dead. Everyone is dead again. Hooray. Just need to get Kino back on his feet, but apparently that's not fucking happening. Well, fuck me a new ass. There's nothing I can do. Just because I mistimed the frickin' attack again. Like I have any goddamn choice. I gotta recharge the damn party gauge. Okay, this is starting to really get annoying. It's like I get so damn close every damn time, but then Crazy Dance just completely fucks up my world. And that's what it does. I don't think I have any good topple resist gems. If any at all, honestly.
We can't lose. Witness true power of hero born in training. Power dead upon certain Nene. Nene's getting
All right, I'm feeling it.
Alright, let's try again.
We can definitely do this. You're okay.
Okay, party gauge is charged. Oh, thank God. Barely survived again.
Conspectors, heed my call. Kino good at improvising. Ready and able.
Oh no!
This is true. I out and tried. Nene says sorry.
God damn it.
Okay.
And of course, we're all dead again. Fuck me a new ass. Fuck this game. Alright, you know what? I've been wasting my time for far too goddamn long, so fuck it. Obviously, I need to get a hell of a lot stronger, like at least level 85 before I stand in even a ghost of a chance of fighting that stupid ass thing. So fuck it. Let's just move on. I've been at this for way too long, so you know what? Let's not worry about this now, and we'll come back to it later. Let's at least finish up this quest. Okay. go. Alright, before we wrap things up and call it a day, we'll go ahead and take care of a couple of things. Well, that's odd. What's the matter, Shulk? The kid is missing. I could have sworn I saw one right here. You think someone took it? That could be one explanation. I hope it turns out to be nothing. Oh. Shulk, look! There's something lying over there. Huh? So there is... looks like some kind of note. It's an inventory of military goods, and it's signed by the person in charge. Sothis, I think, maybe. I may be wrong, but I do think there is a guard by that name in the regiment. According to the inventory, he's meant to be working to recover material from a number of caches on the Bionis shoulder. Maybe he was the one who took the kid as well? I don't think we have any other leads. Does the note list an whatever? He might be in Nerthus, Nercolopolis. It's the only one that on the list of caches without a tick next to it. Then it's decided. Let's head there and hope we don't miss each other on the way. Well, we're going to be worrying about that another time, ladies and gentlemen. Because, Jesus. This stream has been going on for a bit too long today. Mainly due to the fact that I'm more stubborn than a frickin' mule. Okay, so looks like we can view that particular quiet moment, but I think I will be saving that for the next session. So with that, folks, I bid you all adieu for today. This is General Snivy with the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're going to take care of some more quests and some more story stuff, and get to the bottom of this whole Fog King business. But we'll figure out what we need to do in due time. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time.